Hi, my name is Janna-Kay and welcome to Boujee Crochet Wearables. And this is episode number 3. Hey everyone, I hope y'all are all doing well today. Look what I have on. I have completed my first Boujee Crochet Wearable for this set of series, and I say that because I didn't mention it in the last 2 videos, but there actually was a crochet wearable top that I made that I fell in love with, and I will put a picture up here and tell you all about it. So it is a top called the Cande, that's how I say it, the Cande Pullover. It is by Nomad Stitches, and I made this using Skippy's Whirl, and I forgot the name of the colorway because I have made it several years ago. And it is, so Whirl is a fingering weight yarn. It is 100% cotton, and it has that fade to it. This colorway faded from the bright pink color up top, deep pink color, to light gray and then to dark gray. And so it was a really pretty yarn fingering weight that I wanted to use for that top when I found it. And it had been on my Ravelry queue or in my favorites, one of the 2 places. And so I ended up making it and falling in love with that top. I did make another one using, I think it was a 2-weight, sport weight, because it was not quite DK weight cotton yarn. But it did turn out a little bit thicker, and I love the top, but it is not my favorite. The pink fade into the gray is my favorite top. And that was another inspiration for making crochet wearables more of a thing, more of a wonderful thing, as wonderful as knit tops or wearables. And so anyway, just wanted to highlight that. I may be making another one of those tops, and I consider that a Boujee crochet wearable. But let's move on to this top that I have on. It is the Knockout Crop Top by Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, and I used a fingering weight wool yarn that came with a Christmas Advent calendar. It was the full skein that I opened on December 25th, and the Advent calendar was put out by Reggie at J Hook Crochet. And I don't know all the specs on the yarn. It is a fingering weight wool yarn. It may have some nylon in there, but that was an Advent calendar from 2022. So as I said, I don't have and I don't remember all the specs on the yarn. But anyway, it is a beautiful colorway. I don't know if you can tell if I get up closer. It does have some speckling glitter in it. In fact, every yarn in that Advent calendar did have a sparkle, not speckle, sparkle to it. And that's what I used to make this Knockout crop top. So I pretty much did the pattern as called for in the tutorial that Jennifer put out on her channel that I do have linked in the description box below. The only thing I did differently was that instead of 1 round of double crochet, I did 2 because I'm using fingering weight yarn, and I also added the 2 rounds of double crochet on the sleeve. I did add, also continued the pattern. She does talk about it in her tutorial, so it can be an option as part of the pattern to continue the length of the sleeve, which I did. I can't remember. I think I added 3 rounds to each of the sleeves. And then she talks about making it the length, and let's see if I can sit up here so you can see it a little better. This is a very tall bed in the house we're staying in, but you can see that it hits right at my jeans waist. So it's right there at waist length. So, and then for the bottom, she, in her tutorial, did half double crochets. I just did 3 rounds, just making it a little thicker than the collar. I did 3 rounds of double crochet, but the rest of it, everything was the same pattern. I just followed all her instructions. She has you crochet the yoke, and then when you get it the length that you want, and wide enough, the arms, the width that you want for your arms, then you can just continue doing the rounds in the body. And so I'm looking at it as I talk about it, not looking at you, sorry. So I probably made the armholes a little bit tighter, not as big of a circumference around my arm as she might have done, or others may have done. But as I said, her pattern is one that you do it the way you want it to fit. And so, yeah, I think it is beautiful. Very excited about wearing it. I just bought, my first pair probably in 30 years, a pair of white jeans. I've never liked white jeans on, but recently bought a pair, and I love them, and I think this would look beautiful with those white jeans. It would really dress it up, especially with the sparkle that is in the yarn. I did have to block, I think I blocked twice during the making, once to make sure it was long enough so that I could connect the body and start just going around the body part, that I had the yoke, the length that I wanted it. So I had to block to stretch out those diamonds because they really bunched up. Then I blocked it again to make sure of the length so that it would hit just below the waist and right at the top of my jeans. So I did block that so I would know where I wanted to start the border. It's not really ribbing, but the bottom of the top to finish it off. And then I blocked the entire thing once I was finished with that. And so, yeah, so very happy. This is the neck, how far it goes down in the back. I really like it. It sits on my shoulders enough for me that it's not falling off. But she also says in her tutorial that you can make it as wide as you want it. I think I did 22 inches because I have a 21-inch head. So I did 22 to make sure it would fit over my head. But yeah, it fit great, and I absolutely love it. So thank you for following me through these last 3 videos to see the progress I was making on this top. And I'm ready to move on to my second Boujee crochet wearable. So I'm going to put up 3 patterns that I have been kind of debating on which ones that I would like to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to put it out there for you all to comment and vote on. So let me tell you a little bit about what has been in my Ravelry queue. The first one, and I'm going to check my page if you see me looking, is called the Crochet Sea Glass Tee. It is by Wool and Pine. They do have a knitted version of the Sea Glass Tee. In fact, I saw, several years ago, I saw Natalie, Nitty Natty, that she knitted a sea glass tee, and I found that they had a crochet one. This is what it looks like, just a basic tee, but you I think you hold fingering weight yarn together to create this kind of ombre marling effect to it. It's really beautiful. I've had it in my project queue for quite a while. The second one is called the Summer Breeze Raglan. It is by Becky Motley or Mately, and I love the sleeves. That's what drew me to it, was just the lacy sleeve design that she had. And so I really like this tee a lot. And I picked 3 tees because it is summer. Crochet goes by so quickly that I figured I could get it done at least by August, mid-August, to be able to enjoy it for a little more. I just moved to Tennessee. Not sure how long the warm weather lasts, but hopefully I will be able to wear it for at least a month, maybe a month and a half or 2 into the fall. And being longer sleeve t-shirts, that should help. I do plan, and I will put the third one up in a minute, but I do plan on crocheting in cotton just because the sleeves are a little tighter. I will say this does not itch me, and I do feel the sparkle yarn that is woven through it a little bit, but as far as wool goes, this is not itchy. But as I said, it's not here, it's not tight on my arms, and so I can feel a little bit when I put my arms down, but it's not bothering me. But just to make sure, I am going to do this next project, one of these 3 tees, in 100% cotton or cotton bamboo mix, and so, or blend. And so this is the third one. The third one is called the Lemon Top by Maria Trujillo. And again, I picked this one because I love the design on the sleeve, that lacy design on the sleeve. I don't plan on making it in yellow. I just don't wear yellow very well, and especially now that my hair is gone gray. Anyway, I do like the lacy sleeve design as well as the scallop edge to the top. And so those are the 3 that I am looking at doing: the Crochet Sea Glass Tee, the Summer Breeze Raglan, or the Lemon Top. Which one would you vote on? Which one do you like? Which one would you love to see me work on next? And would you like to join me? You can find all the patterns on Ravelry. I think they are all 3 paid for patterns, but you can find them on Ravelry, and would love for you to join me. And if you do make one of these tops with me, you can always send me your photos when you have finished, and I will definitely include them in these crochet or Boujee crochet wearable videos And so, yeah, so let me know, what top would you like to see me make next or join in with me making? And the next video, I'll let you know who the winner is, or which top is the winner, and maybe have an idea of what yarn that I will be working with. A lot of my yarn is still in the crate, coming over by ship. I don't know when it will actually get to where we're going to be. I think we have the option of waiting till we actually purchase a house and have a place for our crate to come, because right now we're staying in a furnished home, so there's no place for furniture that we would buy or have brought over, or in fact getting some items from family. And so all that to say, I will probably have to order yarn, which means it will take some time, could take, depending on where I get it from, could take some time to get to me before I can actually begin the project. But within this next week, would love to know what top you would like to see me do or join with me. So thanks for joining me for this video and on this Boujee crochet wearable journey that we are taking to highlight the amazing, wonderful craft of crocheting and crocheting wearables. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.